But I just read a story from one of my colleagues, the principal of there are a couple, okay, a couple,
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
I hear some noise. Do you hear anything?
yeah, I can hear some. Isn't that in your background?
No?
No, it's not in my background. There's something weird.
Hello?
I think it's from your end.
No? Oh, maybe I will re-enter. Please wait for a minute.
Okay, please.
Hello?
Yeah, I can still hear the sound.
Oh,
No, the sound is coming from your end, Yang. Yeah, because when you left the room, I did not hear any sound anymore or noise in the background.
really? But I hear a bit noise. It's like boop, boop, boop. It's very
Oh,
uncomfortable. Oh, I cannot hear anything. No, cannot hear you.
How about that, Yan?
Yeah, that's okay now.
And
Yes.
but who I can hear people talking.
I guess it's my
i-
parents are working, watching
Oh,
television.
those are
Sorry,
your
sorry.
parents.
Yeah.
Okay, that is that is the noise that I'm referring to.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, uh, I was reading a story from Facebook post
Yeah.
from one of uh, eh, I'm sorry, the principals of our district.
Yeah.
So a couple who are both principals got
Principal?
infected by,
Wow.
yeah, principal supervisors. I mean principals, school principals,
School principal? Who is
school
working
principals.
in school?
Yeah, they are the school heads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got,
yeah, they get infected because
got infected.
okay, the lady principal was
Oh.
celebrating her birthday and she invited many guests from other schools,
Oh my
and
god. Yeah.
she was already uh, cautioned by her daughter not to do that, but she pushed through with her birthday, 49th birthday celebration.
Yeah, 49. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So as a result, the following day, she could not breathe anymore, and she felt exhausted.
Oh.
And I'm actually sharing the Facebook page, the post in my
Yeah,
page.
yeah, I will
Okay,
check.
my account. Maybe you
Yes,
can read the story.
yes.
And
But is it
I
in
learned
English?
many. Yes, it was written in English.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can understand it because it was written in English.
yeah,
And I was touched by her story
yeah.
because she was sharing that the only things that mattered during her hospitalization when she was in the hospital was
Yeah.
she was even more close to God, and he realized that even waking up in the morning, looking at the sun rising, and listening to simple things in life are actually gifts from God, and the experience has humbled her, made her more humble because
Yes.
of yeah. So I realized that no, we are so preoccupied with many things. But when the day comes that you got hit or got infected by the virus and you do not know if you would survive or not, and that was the time that she realized
Yeah.
that life is so short and you have to enjoy it.
Yes. I think COVID-19 makes people realize a lot of amazing,
Yeah, and
amazing
and her
things.
story made me uh uh the pain that she went through after the 21-day experience of COVID, even if they were already released from the hospital.
Yes.
Okay, at present she still feels the pain,
Yeah.
and her body is still aching,
Oh
and
my
she gets perspiring. Those are the after effects of the confinement. Of although she was already declared negative when she tested negative for the virus, but she can still feel the pain.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, her whole body is aching, and her husband is our principal in one of the schools that I was stationed last year.
Oh.
Yeah, I was assigned to the school where his husband was the
Yeah.
principal,
Yes.
or is still the principal, and his her husband is a very good person,
Yeah.
very kind, very generous. Oh, I feel sorry for uh our principal. Okay,
Yes.
and so I realized that we have to cheer up. I think we don't have to uh preoccupy ourselves with so many things. We concern ourselves with so things that actually don't matter when you know
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just realized when I read her story. Oh, only thing that matters is you are close to God. In our case, because we believe in God,
Yes.
only thing
Close
matters
to
is
God.
you only have God as your. You will soon realize she was asking herself is she was already dying.
Oh.
Would she survive or not?
Yes.
And yeah, so
Uh,
I was thinking,
yeah. I
oh,
think sometimes we
production.
should live less slow. No, no, more slowly. No, more slower, more
Come
snow.
again?
I want to say sometimes we should live um, slower to feel the life and enjoy the simple things in life.
Yeah.
More
We
slow.
should not always. Yeah. Uh, it's a because I was waiting for our schedule because I don't have a schedule anymore for 9 o'clock. I mean for in Philippine Standard Time, uh, 8 o'clock to 9 is 9 to 10 o'clock here. So I
19.
was waiting for our schedule. So while waiting for our schedule, because I cannot enter the platform unless I think 5 minutes before the time, you know.
Oh,
So I cannot enter. So I had to wait. And so while waiting,
yeah,
I was okay,
yes.
uh, scrolling down stories, browsing my wall, and I got to read her story, and I
Yeah.
was touched by the story. Oh, now how about you? How about you?
Uh, I think I'm still stressed at work, and today I bring the report to my home, and after the class I will
Oh,
check the
you,
report.
you should not you should not be doing that,
No,
because what
because
you have to leave behind everything in the office. Your work
but
should not be your house, your home should not be an extension of your office. No, you have to leave everything behind in the office. Once you leave the office, you should, okay, spend time with yourself and with your family.
but
Okay.
I think I'm doing my job not very well, so I want to try to. I
Mm,
mean, I'm
okay.
trying to do my job.
Oh,
Even now, I
maybe.
haven't taken shower. I just wear
Mm-hmm,
the clothes from the office.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and
So,
and I really hope my English is better so that I can communicate with
yeah, your English is
foreign.
good. Why can you not communicate with them?
No, because I feel sometimes in my office I want to explain my thought
Yeah,
to for easy understanding, but it's quite hard.
yeah. Why do the Koreans do hard? Why can they not understand English?
My
Can
manager, he can speak English, but I think he's not very good in English, so
mm-hmm,
he usually need a translator to communicate with me sometimes,
mm-hmm.
because we have many, professional word vocabularies, so it's hard to explain for work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you find it hard to communicate with your boss.
Yes, because
So
every everybody in my company, they are speaking Korean, and
mm-hmm.
I feel like just only me speak English.
So
Even
why don't you study Korean too?
yeah.
Why don't you study Korean
No,
as well?
I don't know. I,
Why?
I cannot learn any language.
Yeah, for your
No,
for
I don't.
for the benefit of your work. Maybe if you know multi languages, then that will be to your advantage because you can communicate with other cultures.
Yes, yes, but I don't like Korea culture, Korean culture,
Now,
Korea culture.
even if you don't like the Korean culture,
Yes,
but for the sake of your job, you can learn their language.
it's so hard. It's so hard to pronunciation and to write Korean. Wow, because
Oh,
my colleagues, they are writing emails in Korean, and I always have to use Google Translate
Hmm.
to to read to understand, and it's
Okay.
making me
So
feel so bad.
okay. So you have a hard time communicating with them because even in emails they write in
Yes,
Korean language.
yes. And when I work with the headquarter in Korean, they are
Yeah.
writing in Korean, and I
Hmm.
write in English. We also have to use Google Translate, and I feel like I'm bothering them.
Hmm. Why? Why do you say that you are bothering them?
Yeah, because there was one time my colleague in Korean, he said that he was so confused because he is not good in English, and it's hard to explain the word for me.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So 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 what do you think will help you to be able to lighten up your load or to get adjusted with your work in your own
Adjusted? No,
way?
I think I have to move to other company.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
I want to work
So you
for a company which maybe wishing
so
for
so that is not the ideal company for you. Before you
yes,
thought that
yes,
the company would be as great as you were thinking, as you were imagining, right? As you were expecting. But this time it turned out the opposite way.
yes.
Okay. So are you now working on your transfer or are you now looking for another company where you can transfer?
No, I don't have time to find other company, so I'm thinking about the resigning. Oh no,
Mhm.
resign.
Oh, so you want to resign from your job
Yes,
without
resign
without
my job.
even looking for a replacement yet.
Yes. Uh,
Oh, so
I
mm,
want to resign
so
on
you
the next
you
week.
are not
Next week.
oh, so you're going to resign next week?
Yeah, I guess so that I
Oh,
can
and it-
spend time to find a good company and a suitable position for me.
well, how do you qualify a good company? What is your idea of a good company?
Good company.
Action.
The first one, I think about the salary and about the times that I have to work. I mean, now we usually work 8 hour 8 hours per day, right? But
8 hours a day. You work 8 hours a day, and that is actually the what do you call this? The ideal working period of every employee, even here in the Philippines. Okay, we have a 8 hour work frame or time frame for our employees or
yes,
for the employees.
yes. I mean in Vietnam we usually work 8 hours per day. But now at my company I usually work 9 hours per day, and I bring my work to home. So I feel like I
Okay.
spend the whole day for work.
Yeah.
I don't have time for
Yeah. So
other things.
if yeah, yeah. I understand your situation. Maybe if yeah, if that's not if your work does not make you happy, then you have to leave it.
Just, just
So that's the simple
that's
thing that you can do.
yes,
Yeah. If doesn't make you happy, leave it. Okay.
yes.
But not the same thing with relationship, right? Because if you're not happy, you have to work it out. Then you have to look for other means. You have to exhaust all means in order to work it out. However, if still it does not work out and it does not work the way you want it, then maybe it's just the time that you're going to leave it or leave it behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But how uh, do you think that I should resign my job
yeah, yeah, yeah.
before
Hearing from
I
yeah,
got before I get a new job?
but to me, what is ideal is you really have to look for another job before you resign, so that
Mm-hmm.
by the time you resign, you in a matter of 2 days, then you can uh, work with another or for another company, so that as you were saying, you want to support yourself and your family, so you're looking for a job that pays higher salary. So it's good that you do not, okay, what you call this, uh, you will not have days on which you will stay at home without earning money. Okay, so it's good that you have to look for, just like what you did. You look for a job before you resign from your
Yes,
previous company. So you do the same thing.
yes,
However, if your job is taking a toll on you, if it is causing you troubles already, then if it affects your physical and mental health, then it's better to leave the job, okay, right away or at once,
yeah,
because it does not you are not happy with it, and it's taking its toll on you, and
yeah,
that will not be good for your mental and physical health.
yeah. One more thing that I don't want to my company waste the time to waste the time on me because anyway I will leave
Okay.
job anyway.
Okay, so
So
you do not want that your company will waste its time on you.
yeah, so
Oh, okay.
when I resign, they can hire other person who can help them to work.
Yeah. So this is your third, fourth company since your first employment.
Yes, the third,
Third third employer.
no, the fourth.
The fourth.
Yes,
Oh,
fourth.
so you do not stay long in
Yes,
your yeah
yes,
in one company.
yes. I graduated 5 years ago. Yes, 5 years ago. I
Maybe you have to look. Maybe you have to look for. Maybe you have to look for uh, what really makes you happy in the workplace, or
yeah,
what really satisfies and fulfills you. It's not the salary that matters actually, but how are you, or what does the job bring to you as an employee or as a worker?
yes,
Maybe
yes,
you have to look for that.
yes. One of my part, my soul. I feel like I have. Uh, there are two two people in my brain because
Mm-hmm.
um, the first person I want to work for the the company that I can get high salary, but the second person I want to work for the bear rescue in my in my hometown.
Mm, yeah.
Even I cannot get high salary, but
Uh,
I can work
yeah.
for an international center, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's a
So
good thing.
yeah, you have to choose between the
Yes,
two. You have to
yes,
choose what will make you happy. Yeah. And I think that's the it boils down to that. You really have to look for even if you receive a high salary but you're not happy with the job,
yes.
you will never be able to satisfy yourself and you will never get fulfilled by what you do every day.
Yeah, it's so hard to choose because I'm a undecisive person. Indecisive,
Indecisive.
indecisive.
Yeah, indecisive. Yeah, indecisive. Yeah, I'm also like you. I'm also indecisive. But I have to you have to do a discernment on that. Okay, discernment.
Discernment.
Yeah.
I cannot see anything in the chat box.
Oh, you didn't see in the chat box. Why?
I can't see anything in the chat box.
About this? How about this one? Discernment.
Oh yes, okay now. Discernment,
Yeah.
discernment, discernment. Oh no,
Why?
I clicked the wrong button.
Uh, what does the word mean? Why you say oh no?
Because I click my mouse.
Okay. So what do you think did I mean when I say discernment?
Discernment.
Yeah.
That's all. Discernment.
Say it's the ability to judge people and things well. Oh,
Yes,
that's what you say when you say discernment. Okay.
discern. Yes.
You have to judge well. Okay. Every action and every decision that you're going to make. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I
Yes.
have to write the advantage and disadvantage on paper so that I can
You
decide
are going to write what? What are you going to write on the paper?
advantage things and disadvantage things.
The advantages and disadvantages.
Yes. Oh my!
Yeah.
I forgot the that vocabularies.
Okay. Advantages.
Advantages.
Yeah. Advantages
Yeah.
and disadvantages.
Yes. That are simple words, but I still forgot. Forget.
Okay. So you forget because you are not using it every day. So one way of recalling the words is you use them in your daily conversation. Okay. So that you will get used to use incorporating the words in your spoken English.
Yeah. So that I
Yeah.
have to work in the company that where the
A company
big
that will require you to speak English.
yes and people speaks English, so I will hear English every day. Not
Yeah,
Korean
okay.
every day. No.
Not Korean every
Yeah.
day.
I don't
Okay, and
like Korean.
just like my student this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was speaking Korean. Saranghe, saranghe.
No.
Oh, sarang. Yeah. So and she also know how to speak Chinese. So she
Oh.
knows many languages because as she told me this morning, she really wanted to travel around the world
Yeah.
because they have a coffee shop and they have a hotel. So she's really rich.
Wow. The coffee shop
Yeah,
and the
she's
hotel.
wealthy. Yeah,
Rich kid.
yeah.
Rich kid.
According to her, yeah, no, those are not my. Yeah, she's a rich kid.
Rich
Okay,
kid.
she's a rich kid.
Oh.
Yeah. So okay, and her boyfriend sends her money
Yeah.
every month,
I
and
think because she is so beautiful, so everything will be nice to her.
um, maybe, but yeah, and I think we have to cut this conversation
Yes,
off
yes,
because
yes,
time
yes,
is
yes.
already up. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I wish I could extend the time so that we can talk more about your situation and things that you would like to talk about, but we
Yes.
don't have the luxury of
Time.
time to do that.
Okay, I know.
Okay.
Thank you.
So see you tomorrow, Yan.
Yes, thank you to because talk.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye. Bye, Yan.
yeah. Thank you for talking me every day.